What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to the NCAA 2K20 Ohio State Buckeyes series here on the channel. Now, if you missed the last episode or haven't been following with this series, then I'll catch up. In the last episode, we finished the regular season. We won the game against who did we play? We played Michigan State in the game before. And then who did we play? Oh, Memphis. We played Memphis. And we won against Memphis. So we ended the season at a troubling 16-19 with a team chemistry of 48%. So this first season was more of a trial run to see how all the players, the original players, played together, how they gelled together, how their chemistry would build up, and it looks like it only built up to 48%. So, like I said at the very beginning, if you guys remember all the way back to the very beginning, the very first episode of this series, I mentioned that this first season was going to be completely unchanged. Like, there was going to be no trading between CPU teams, between each other, and there was going to be no trading between me and CPU teams. So all the college teams would stay the same as much as they could. Because I can't control like free agent signings or coach firings and stuff for CPU teams. So that part was a little bit messed up and a little bit skewed. But for the most part, I'd probably say about 95% is all the college teams are the same. And now that we're in the NCAA tournament, once I simulate this, then we'll get to the off season when everything can change. So I can sign all these free agents. Look, these are the upcoming free agents for the season: Marcus Howard, Cassius Winston, Miles Powell, Jaron Cumberland. All these guys are coming up for free agency that I can sign now to play for Ohio State because the first season is already over. So that's basically my plan for the future. I just wanted to get the first season out of the way before I started changing up the teams. Like, say Marcus Howard, he's already on Marquette, but say I traded for him and then halfway through the season and then Marcus Howard would be on Ohio State, and that's not realistic because he went to Marquette, like he committed to Marquette and he's playing for Marquette in real life. So I wanted the first season to be as realistic as possible, and then the second season and however long we go in the series, I wanted it to just like go crazy. Like, people can go anywhere. Like, Cassius Winston can go to Oregon, or James Wiseman can go to Harvard. Like, that's what I want the series to become after this first season. But we still have to simulate through the playoffs, so let's do that right now. And we have, okay, we're in the Elite Eight, and it's USC upsetting, well, not upsetting Kansas because they were the 4 seed, but Washington, the 8 seed, upset the number 1 seed Marquette and Marcus Howard, so he's done in the Sweet 16, and now we're in the Elite 8. No other big upset. Actually, Duke got upset by number 8 Georgia, so that's pretty cool, and Cincinnati got upset by number 5 Iowa. So those are about the biggest upsets that we had. Nothing else really changed that much. Next round, Final Four, is Oregon and USC versus Maryland and Iowa. So the highest seed is a number 2 seed Maryland going up against number 5 seed Iowa, and then number 3 Oregon versus number 4 USC. Who is going to play in the NCAA championship game? It is going to be Maryland and USC, a 2 versus a 4 seed in the NCAA tournament finals. Oof. Who is the bets going to be on? Who are the bets on? My bet is on Maryland since they are the number 2 seed, and 2K likes to push the higher seeds in these simulations. So let's do it right now. 3, 2, 1, and Maryland is the NCAA champion for 2019. Good job, Maryland. That's good for the Big Ten because they're in the Big Ten, obviously. So Maryland has won the NCAA tournament. They are the champs. And now we are into the off season where everything can change. Players can go wherever they please. I can trade whoever I feel like it. We can draft whoever we want, and we're 16 and 19, so we could have a very good pick in the upcoming draft to get a future star. And now we've got a bunch of retiring players that are actual players that we don't really need to care about. Jamal Crossover is the main one that retired. Old NBA head coaches are retiring. League meetings, we're going to have to reject all this stuff, which is already did. That's nice. That's what we like to see, unless there's anything cool. No, there's not really anything cool. Now, league realignment. We don't really need to do league realignment unless I want to change the Big Ten up, because that's really the only division I care about, since that's the division we play in. Let's see. They don't really go here. St. Francis needs to go... Oops, what did I just do? Who did I... South Carolina? Did I just do that? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But they need to go up here because St. Francis is a New York team, so they need to be up here with these teams. Louisville, not so much. Louisville could probably go in a different division. This one's all filled out. This one is about as good as it's gonna get. You know what? That's probably pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'll put Louisville. Actually, no, Louisville's in the ACC, so we don't need to take them out of it. But the SEC is all wild up, all jacked up and stuff, so that is gonna be... Is there anybody else I can move into the Big Ten? Xavier? I'm gonna move Xavier into the Big Ten and get rid of Virginia in the Big Ten. They don't need to be in the Big Ten. Nobody else really could be in the Big Ten. But that's going to be the league realignment. And now we got the draft lottery where we got to figure out what our pick is. We have the 14th pick right now, like the odds. We have a 1% chance to get the number 1 seed in the lottery. Villanova gets number 20. Next up is LSU, who also has a 1% chance, and they get number 19. VCU up next. They do get the 18th pick, so it's staying pretty good right now. Michigan State, the Spartans, are up, and they do get the 17th pick. So it's staying pretty darn good. Pretty darn straight and narrow here. Baylor does end up getting the 16th pick. So now the 15th pick is up for Utah State, and they do get it. So it's staying fairly normal right now. Now we're up. Are we going to change it all? Ohio State gets the 14th pick. Now we can skip the lottery. And Nevada is ending up with the number 1 pick in the draft. We have the 14th pick, obviously. Do we have any other picks in the first round? It doesn't look like it. No. Let's exit the draft lottery. So we have the 14th pick in the draft. Should we trade up? So there are some head coaches out here. Do we bring back... Where is my coach? There's a lot of NBA head coaches. I'm not going to sign any of them. Where is my head coach? Where is my head coach? Stacy Miller. Is there no legit freaking guys? What the heck? Like, where are all my boys at? There's Chris Holtman. We need to bring Chris Holtman back on a 4-year contract. He is going to be our man for the future. You know what? Let's keep Terry Johnson. Who cares about Terry Johnson? We'll keep Terry Johnson. And sign Chris Holtman. We got Chris Holtman back for 4 years, $8 million. That's just beautiful. And now we got scouting to do on any of these boys. Let's just skip this scouting. Nobody does scouting NBA Combine stuff, let's skip that. Pre-draft workouts, let's skip that. Nobody does pre-draft workouts. NBA draft time. Now, we're not going to go into it because we might be able to trade some picks. Let's see. Who wants our first round pick, number 14, in the draft? Nobody? Come on. Okay, we're getting some offers. I'm probably not going to change. Ooh, okay. We could trade with Cincinnati to move up 2 spots to the number 12 pick. Could be useful. 35. Not going to do that. I'm not moving back. Okay. I'm not seeing anything I'm liking right now. These guys are giving me some hot garbage. Okay, so they're not offering me anything. I'm going to have to go in there manually and trade my 14th overall pick. Maybe get like the 6th pick? No, I got to get top 4, I think. If I could get the 4th pick, maybe the 3rd pick. Let's trade with South Carolina. See what happens. Okay, so they want some valuable assets. I will give you a first round pick in 2022 unprotected. That's a valuable asset. What are you talking about? I have a player that you might want. Do you want Hoofkin? Harrison Hoofkin? That's a valuable player. He didn't play for us at all, but he's a valuable player for us. Okay, another first round pick. That's not happening apparently. And another second round pick. And another first round pick. They take that, so we move up a bunch. We move up from 14 to 3. That we might have traded away our entire future, but it could be worth it to get somebody. let me look. Let me look at all these big boys out here. Musa Diabate could be a big piece to the puzzle. He's, what is he, 7'1"? Is that his height? Yeah, 7'1" is his height. But people are saying Wendell Moore Jr. could be good. 6'7" shooting guard. Amani Bates could be decent. Jonathan Kuminga might be the move. 6'7". This guy's rated number 1. He's a 3-level scorer. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is a slasher, which could be pretty useful. Although we did struggle with 3-point shooting. We struggled with 3-point shooting during the season, so let's get back to the draft. Let's start the NBA draft. We'll see who they take. They take Amani Bates. So Nevada takes Amani Bates with the first pick. Now Syracuse, the Cuse, they take Ramel Lloyd Jr., 6'8" point guard out of high school. That's a tall point guard. Okay, choose a player now. Jonathan Kuminga, 18-year-old, 6'7". He's 227. He's ranked number 2 both ways. He's ranked number 2 all the way, actually, except for a few of those. He's a two-way finisher, inside scoring, perimeter defense, and athleticism. He's 70% scouted, so it's not all the way. His ceiling is Latrell Sprewell. His ceiling is Latrell Sprewell. We're not taking this boy. His ceiling is Latrell Sprewell. No thank you. So Patrick Baldwin Jr.'s ceiling is Glenn Rice. This project has passed his physical. Okay, so he averaged 28 points a game, which is decent. Jabari Smith Jr. His floor is Nick Young, Swaggy P. Is there anybody with like a crazy ceiling? That guy's got Dennis Rodman as his ceiling. That's cool. JT4. He doesn't have a ceiling. He doesn't have one either. Wendell Moore Jr. His ceiling is all NBA. And his floor is Rodney Magruder, which is a bench player. So he has upper body issues. He seems to be able to create his own shot. And he can get rebounds. His ceiling is all NBA. Which could be big. You know what? That's the best ceiling that I've seen. Wendell Moore Jr., welcome to the squad, boys. Okay, let's, can we simulate now? Okay, so we gotta go through all this. This is stupid. Is there any way to simulate? Oh, there we go. This is faster. Michael Foster, Jaden Hardy, Patrick Williams, Mass Christie. Anybody good? If that one center falls to us, I'm taking him. I think it's Musa Diambate, I think is his name. If he falls to the second round. Oh, wait, that might have been him right there. I didn't see it. Okay, are we coming up soon? There we go. There we are. Now we're picking. Yeah, I think Musa Diambate got taken. Yeah, he did. Okay, that's not that bad. All prospects. Aaron Aflalo is his ceiling. I just like looking at the ceilings, really. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Not many of these guys are going to have one. What's his? Seth Curry? I thought it said Steph Curry for a second. Tiago Splitter. Okay, so we're going to have to go off of instincts here. We're going to have to go off of stats. He scored 16. He averaged 16.4 a game. He's got an inside rating of A. His overall hasn't been found out yet. He's got a smaller wingspan. We could probably do with a big man, to be honest. Centers, is there any decent centers? This guy averaged 2.7 blocks a game. That's fantastic. What's his height? 7 foot? Who's the tallest guy left? 7'2". He didn't even average a block a game. How am I supposed to trust that, man? Okay, these guys are all hot garbage. Okay, what's his stats looking like? He averaged 3 blocks a game, 8 rebounds. Francis Okoro could be the move. And he averaged 9 points a game. He's not really that big. 6'9". Isn't that tall, to be honest. Is there anybody that I need to sort by blocks per game. Who's averaging the most blocks per game? So it's Francis Okoro is averaging the most blocks per game, but he's not that big. How is he averaging that many points per game? You know what? I'm going to take him. We're going to find out how good he is. He's 6'9". He's averaging 3 blocks a game in high school. So he's going to have to be doing some business in high school, and he's going to be doing some business in the NBA, well, in college. And that is the draft. So we took Wendell Moore Jr. with our first pick. Let's get to rookie signings. You know what? I'm going to sign Okoro just to test him out. He's a 68 overall, which isn't horrible. He can play on the bench. Wendell Moore Jr. is a 75. Dear Lord. Okay, we're going to bring both those guys in. Team player options, we don't have any. So let's get rid of that. Qualifying offers, we shouldn't have any either. We don't. And now we have the moratorium period of free agency where we can go in on all of these. But look at this, 15 offers for Marcus Howard. We might as well go in on him. We have some money to spend, so we are going to go in all our money, basically, on Marcus Howard. We're going to offer $102 million with a player option. Offer the contract. So we are putting in an offer on Marcus Howard. We're also going to be putting an offer in on Miles Powell because I liked how he played when I played with him in the All-Star game, or in the I saw how he played in the All-Star game. We're also going to give him a player option. Some of the actual NBA players are in this free agency, which kind of sucks, but we don't need a shooting guard. Seth Towns, where's he from? Harvard. Andre Wesson, he made it to free agency. We're going to bring him back. We're going to give him 14 mil over 2 years. See if he accepts that. Is there any good players? TJ Holyfield. I'm going to offer TJ Holyfield. Oh, no, I offered too many people. Oh! We could be getting... We got to renounce the rights on Danny Hummer. But we could be getting all 3 of these boys. Except... Bro, are we just about to get all 3 of those boys? That's crazy. Okay, let's offer TJ Holyfield a contract. And then a center. Do we need a backup center? Mamadi Diallo. I do like him. Let's get him on a contract as well. See if we can get these guys. Everybody's agreeing. I like to see it. And agree one last time. And we signed him, boys. Marcus Howard is an Ohio State Buckeye. 21 years old, 84 overall. Cassius Winston signed with Maryland. We also got Miles Powell. So our shooting guard and point guard positions are phenomenal now. And Jaron Cumberland goes to, who is that? Jaron Cumberland goes to the Golden Eagles. Is that VCU? The Golden Eagles? I think that's VCU. Nikola Mirotic, he signed with the Jayhawks. That kind of sucks. I like how they all turned into creative players. They're all turned into creative players. Ooh, Peyton Pritchard's here. Oh, I gotta see if we can bring Peyton Pritchard in. He's one of the best players in the Pac-12. Or the Pac-10, whatever it's called. Peyton Pritchard has decided to sign with Louisville. Oh, that sucks. So that's about it. That's all we need, really. But we just made a big splash, boys. Marcus Howard's coming to Ohio State. We needed a main attraction, and we got one, boys. Marcus Howard. He's up to an 86 overall. Miles Powell's up to an 82. Andre Wesson is a 76. Wendell Moore is a 75. Caleb Wesson's a 74. All the other guys are growing very well. This team's looking nice, boys. This team's looking nice. Okay, we got Summer League. We don't need Summer League. Simulate through. I should simulate through this. I didn't mean to do this. Simulate through the game. Okay, let's simulate all the way through. I think we got a win there. We got another win there. The Buckeyes looking pretty good in Summer League. We lost to LSU here, but oh man, where are we at? Okay, we're the number 9 seed going up against the 24 seed Memphis. Simulate the round. We've been eliminated in the first round. Justin Arns pulled his lower back muscle and he's out for the season? Are you kidding me right now? What is this? So we lose Justin Arns for the season. Kansas wins the Summer League. He's fully... Okay. That scared me for a second. Don't be playing with me like that. All-Star City selections. Change the city. Let's go to Cleveland. That's Chicago. Let's go to Cleveland. Continue. The All-Star game is gonna be in Cleveland. Load and download a draft class. What draft class did I pick? I don't remember. I think I picked 2022, so I gotta pick 2023. Is that right? I don't remember. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. Let's get to training camps real quick. Untapped potential. Marcus Howard. Well, that's all we had, so that's good. We have 18 players. So we got to cut some people loose. Let's go down to the very bottom. Ibrahim Diallo, you're going to stay on the team. Who did I not like? Okura, can we add him to the G League team? That would be nice. Ibrahim Diallo, you're staying on the team. Dwayne Washington, I'm sorry, but you're going to be cut. Francis Okura, I'm going to cut you. I'm sorry. I know I drafted you, but I'm sorry. And now we need one more person to cut. Who else did I not like? Kyle Young and Justin Owens are staying on the team. That is for sure. Luther Muhammad or CJ Walker. Probably the ones who getting cut. Actually, you know what? I might need to cut EJ Liddell. Because I'm keeping Gaffney. But should I cut Liddell or CJ Walker? That's the choice. Liddell, CJ Walker. How many point guards do I have? I have 3 point guards, 4 shooting guards. Maybe I should think about cutting one of my shooting guards. But I have 4 power forwards. I don't need that many power forwards. They're not going to play. So, EJ Liddell, I'm sorry, but you're getting cut. So that should be 15 players. Advance to the next season. And we are into the 2020 NCAA 2K season. What a wild off season, boys. What a wild off season. Now let's take a quick look at the schedule to see the games that we are probably going to play. I'll let you guys know in advance. We're going to play the game against Iowa State because that's opening night. We always play the opening night game. And then we will move into November. We play one game a month is how I do it. So November, the biggest game of the month is probably Villanova, but we've played USC already, so I don't want to play them. I kind of want to play an away game. I play home games all the time. So we'll play Colorado. We'll play Colorado in November. Actually, Louisville's here. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think about it. We'll play Louisville actually on November, and then we will play. December's got some big games. Marquette. They're not that big now. Marcus Howard's there. Not there anymore. He's on our team. We've played Memphis already, so it's probably between these 3 teams: Kentucky, Virginia, and Oregon. Probably not Kentucky because we're playing Louisville right there in the 30th, so I don't want to waste my November or my December game that early in the season or early in the month. So it's probably going to be between Oregon and Virginia. Let's play Virginia. So we'll play Virginia on December 11th. Then we'll move into January. January's got some massive games. Kansas, we played them. Maryland, the champions. You know what? I've decided already. We're playing the champions at home. The defending champions, Maryland, will come to town. They will come to Columbus on the 22nd of January. And now we move into February, where we will play probably Gonzaga. Or, I don't know, Georgia had a big run in the tournament, so maybe Georgia. No, we'll play Gonzaga, and then we'll do the... Just like last year, we'll do the Gonzaga game, and then we'll play the All-Star tournament all in the same. Actually, no. We'll do Gonzaga and the and the All-Star captains, like drafting the teams. And then in the next episode after that, we'll do the All-Star weekend as its own video. And then we'll move into March, where we'll probably play North Carolina in March. And then we'll move into April. We got Duke. We've played Duke. So we'll play LSU. So that is most likely the schedule. I'm going to have to remember who I said. That's not good. I'm going to have to remember who I said. But let's just simulate up to this game real quick. We're not going to play it, but we're just going to simulate up to it. And that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button on the video. Hit the notification bell and hit the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!